The world watched closely as Prime Minister Narendra Modi's aircraft touched down in Beijing. Today, on August 31, 2025, his visit for the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit is more than just a routine diplomatic trip. It represents a potential turning point for Asia and indeed, the global economic order. For years, the relationship between the two most populous nations on Earth, India and China, has been marked by a complex mix of competition and cautious cooperation. Border disputes have often cast a long shadow, chilling what could otherwise be a powerful economic partnership. This summit, however, feels different. There is a palpable sense of opportunity in the air. The heart of the summit's success lies in a series of groundbreaking agreements, designed to rebuild trust and foster cooperation. For too long, the relationship has been defined by the frost of the Himalayas. The announcements made today suggest a significant thaw is underway. The most immediate and tangible change is the agreement to simplify visa processes for business travelers, students, tourists. This move alone is a powerful signal. It lowers the barrier for interaction, making it easier for Indian entrepreneurs to explore opportunities in China, and for Chinese investors to engage with Indian markets. This is the essential lubricant for the engine of commerce. Another key development is the commitment to increase the number of direct flights between major Indian and Chinese cities. This addresses a major logistical bottleneck that has hampered trade and tourism. More flights mean more business meetings. Alongside this, the decision to reopen the pilgrimage route to Kailash Mansarovar through Nathu La is a deeply symbolic gesture. One of the most strategic outcomes of the summit is the new understanding on rare earth materials. These 17 elements are the secret ingredients of the modern world, essential for everything from smartphones, electric vehicles, advanced defense systems, wind turbines. For decades, China has dominated the global supply of these crucial materials, giving it immense leverage over global manufacturing. India has its own significant reserves but has lacked the technology and investment to fully develop them. The new agreement seeks to change this dynamic completely, fostering a partnership instead of a dependency. The agreement outlines a plan for Chinese companies to invest in India's rare earth processing capabilities. This is a win-win scenario. China secures a more diverse and stable supply chain, reducing its own geopolitical risks, while India gains access to the capital and expertise needed to become a major player in the rare earth sector. This move will have a seismic impact on the Indian stock market. Companies involved in mining and mineral processing are poised for explosive growth. Investors are already looking closely at firms like Indian Rare Earths, limited other private sector players who hold mining leases for these valuable minerals. The summit's agreements are set to unleash a wave of activity in sectors that thrive on human connection: tourism, aviation, hospitality. The decision to simplify visas and increase direct flights is the spark that will ignite a significant travel boom between the two countries. Imagine millions of Chinese tourists exploring the Taj Mahal, the palaces of Rajasthan, and millions of Indian travelers visiting the Great Wall or the vibrant streets of Shanghai. This exchange is not just about tourism dollars, it's about building cultural bridges and fostering a deeper, more personal understanding between peoples. This impending surge in travel will be a massive boon for India's aviation industry. Indigo, Vistara, Air India. A cornerstone of the new India-China cooperation is a shared vision for building world-class infrastructure. The agreements forged at the SCO Summit paved the way for significant Chinese investment in Indian infrastructure projects. High-speed rail corridors, modern ports, expansion of national highways, creation of smart cities. For India, which has a massive infrastructure deficit, this infusion of capital and technical expertise could be transformative. It promises to accelerate projects that have been stalled for years, boosting efficiency and connecting the country in new ways. This is about building the physical foundations for future prosperity. This partnership is particularly crucial for the green energy sector. Both India and China are among the world's largest energy consumers and have ambitious targets for transitioning to renewable sources. Imagine vast solar farms in Rajasthan and Gujarat. Perhaps the most forward-looking discussion at the summit was the exploration of a new financial architecture for Asia. Leaders from India and China have agreed to study the feasibility. Regional trade currency, Indian rupee, Chinese yuan. This is a direct response to the dominance of the US dollar in global trade, a system that exposes both nations to American monetary policy and geopolitical pressures. By creating a rupee-yuan trade corridor, India and China can reduce their transaction costs, mitigate foreign exchange risks, and insulate their economies from the uncertainties of Western financial markets. This is a bold step towards greater economic sovereignty. Indian banks and financial institutions would play a central role, facilitating this new trade settlement mechanism.